Hey, thanks everybody for joining us today. Live Music Nation Podcast, Festival Edition. I'm your host, Jake Gill. Today we're at Dore Coller. It's from the Mill Valley Fall Festival, or we'll call it the Fall Arts Festival. That's its official title. Dore, thanks for joining us. How are you?
I'm great, Jake. By the way, it's Dore.
Dore.
Dore. Yeah. No,
I've never met a Dore. I don't think I've ever met anyone that spelled their name D-O, and it is spelled right? D-O-R-E?
that is correct. Yeah.
Well, you know what the origin of that is? You know where it came from?
I don't know. It's what my folks gave me, you know, and I don't run into a lot of us. There's only a couple of us floating around.
What's your family heritage? Where are you guys originally from?
I think we're from Eastern Europe, someplace, originally. Came over about 150 years ago.
Dore, give us a little background on you. Where'd you grow up? Talk about your private career and then your current position with the festival.
Well, since I was about 18, 19 years old, I've been out here in California, central northern California, and I originally came from about 40 miles north of New York City in the Hudson River Valley, and started playing music when I was, 10 or 11, and I came out here to play music. I play a bunch of different instruments: guitar, mandolin, dobro, bass, keyboards, ukulele, anything with strings, pretty much, and came out here to play music, and that's what I've been doing ever since. I've been out here. I've been working in about 5 different bands and 5 different genres, and that's my main love. But of course, when you're in the music world, you do production, you do promotion, you do everything involved. So over the years, I've worked with a bunch of different organizations and festivals. I worked with Bill Graham and Bill Graham Presents and production there for about 12 years. In Mill Valley, there's Mount Tam, and there's a beautiful amphitheater up there. I helped run the mountain play for about 15 years. I've been doing a lot of different production stuff. And about 3 years ago, I was asked to help out and do the booking and run the main stage for the Mill Valley Fall Arts Festival. And that brings us pretty much up to date.
All right, perfect. So give the listener a visual description. I always ask I have 3 questions. I want to know what your festival looks like. I want to know what it sounds like. And I want to know what it smells like, because I love to eat.
Okay, well, this is really easy.
Okay.
Imagine that you are in the redwoods. Imagine that you're in a redwood forest along a beautiful, behind you, down below you is a beautiful creek and stream. And I don't know, have you spent any time in the redwoods, Jake?
Yeah, actually, I pulled a big toy hauler through the redwoods one time. We were touring, and I regretted every minute of it, but it's one of those experiences you just enjoy. Yeah.
Well, I only ask you that because then you know what it smells like in the redwoods.
Yeah.
It's that gorgeous, gorgeous smell. You just got all the redwood leaves on the ground. It's a nice soft ground. We got about 256 artists and doing their art exhibits. They're jury chosen, and all of the booths are strung along in among the redwoods. And we're about, we're a couple hundred yards out of the town of Mill Valley, downtown Mill Valley. This is a little park just outside of downtown Mill Valley, which is just above the Golden Gate Bridge. There's Sausalito, and then there's Mill Valley. So we're tucked up in the foot of Mount Tam in the redwoods. The stage is in the redwoods as well. We're tucked behind the library there. We've got a nice open stage, low proscenium stage, and the sound is just gorgeous.
I bet.
You've got that open cathedral above you, and then you've got the softness of the forest floor, basically buffering the sound. And so every act that we bring in there, it just sounds wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Fantastic. How long have you been doing this, you said?
This will be my 3rd year actually running the entertainment stage and keeping that together. I played at the Arts Festival on and off for the last 20 years.
Oh, man, it's fantastic.
Gorgeous, gorgeous event.
Absolutely. All right. So for the listener who's never been, give them a proximity. How far from a major city are you? Give us the dates of the event.
Yeah, sure. So like I say, we're maybe a half a mile from downtown Mill Valley. in Marin County. We're about a half an hour north of San Francisco across the Golden Gate Bridge.
Okay.
And the event happens on September 23rd and 24th, Saturday, Sunday, September 23rd, 24th. Costs about $25 to get in. And for that, you get a full day of free music, plus, you're looking at all of this amazing art, beautiful, beautiful artwork from all over the country, all over the world, really. So yeah, it's just a fantastic fest.
Can I ask a question that's in the back of my head? What's the highest dollar amount artwork that's ever sold at your festival?
Oh, I don't know. I can't. That I can't.
Yeah, because you don't.
I would guess that it was probably in the five figures someplace.
Man, fantastic. That's awesome.
I mean, there's certainly lots of stuff that you can get, that you can afford. But like I say, it's a jury chosen. We select all of the artists that apply for it, and we also have judges judging. There'll be one artist in one booth that wins something. We include the community a lot. We have a whole children's outreach thing. We bring young artists in and give them discounts. There's an incredible diversity as far as who's exhibiting there. It's a beautiful, beautiful festival. This is its 66th year. Last year was year 65, so it's been around for quite some time.
That's awesome. Okay, I always ask these two questions. Now this one's going to be. This could be. Sometimes I ask these two questions, and people are not necessarily in the music business, but you are, Dore. So, best concert you've ever seen in your entire life?
Well, that's a hard one to answer. That's a hard one to answer. There's a lot. There's certainly several that vie for that. I'd say, I don't know, Bonnie Raitt and Little Feat at the Santa Cruz Fairgrounds. That was way up there. Talking Heads Speaking in Tongues tour was way up there. I mean, there's so many great shows. There was the Golden State Bluegrass Festival, where the guys from the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band brought together as many of the people from the Circle B Unbroken album as possible.
Oh wow!
That was an incredible show, which included everything from Emmylou Harris's first performance after Graham Parsons died to Ralph Stanley and the Clinch Mountain Boys, to Jim and Jesse, to the Grateful Dead's and Peter Rowan and Old and in the Way, playing with Taj Mahal and Maria Muldaur. That was an incredible. Vassar Clements was there. Taylor was there. That was an incredible show.
Yeah, that would top it all. Okay, second question: you could bring one musical act, dead or alive, to the Mill Valley Fall Arts Festival with the sole goal to bless the attendees with the best performance ever. Who would you bring?
Bob Marley would be nice.
Bob Marley. That is the second Bob Marley we've heard today on the podcast, man. That's fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. That makes sense. Okay, Dore, how do people find out more about Mill Valley Fall Arts Festival?
We're online, millvalleyfallartsfestival.org.
Okay, .org. Okay.
That's the best way to get a hold of us. And it's a rocking, beautiful thing. And I just about I'm working on who we're going to have this year. It's still a secret who's coming in, but I'm going to have some. Yeah. I get some great players in there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. People will be watching and will be excited. I'm sure you'll announce it on social media as well.
Oh, absolutely. All
right, Dore Coller, thank you very much for being on with us. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, Jake. I had one question for you though.
Go ahead.
How did you find us?
So I started this podcast during COVID because so many venues were doing different things, and some were shut down, some were doing really, really well. So we wanted to start sharing as much information as we could. So I enjoy festivals. I tour nonstop. Just every weekend we're playing somewhere. I enjoy all these different venues, but I really enjoy outdoor festivals. And so I just wanted our listeners and our patrons to kind of know different things that are out there. And so I've got a gal that I pay, and she does Google research, and we just go out and look for festivals that we've never been exposed to or didn't know about, and share them with the world.
Well, I'm delighted that you found us.
Yeah.
Share it with you. maybe we'll play on a stage together someday.
Absolutely, Dore. We'll make it happen. I appreciate it.
All right.
All right. Thank you, sir.